has been driving speeds up to 100 miles per hour. We're not sure who's in this car, if there's other people, but I mean, what do? You're driving down the freeway and you see this car flying towards you. I mean, that's scary. Hopefully he stays at the shoulder as much as possible.
I don't know that the shoulder actually continues because it butts up against some hills there, and there might be a little drop off in this area. Good. Yeah. I don't know.
Is he going over an overpass? It's
yeah,
so
and it's really dark in this area. This is the Brea Canyon area, so there's a frontage road that actually passes through Brea Canyon adjacent to the freeway. That is very dark, windy road. There have been a lot of accidents on that road.
He's in the middle of the freeway right now.
But it looks like finally he's going to turn around, Desmond.
That's better than going the other way.
Totally.
Yeah, my heart was really racing there, guys. We saw a really insane pursuit just a couple of weeks ago. You know, in the downtown LA area, there was something similar driving the wrong way. But fortunately, at least for everyone, really light conditions. Turned around and looks like he's going to be. We'll get a locator here. I believe he's going to be going southbound on the 57 now, and at least going the right way of traffic.
Yep, heading toward the city of Brea if he continues southbound on the 57 freeway. Okay, once again, we're going to put this in a box. We're going to get back to Christy Fajardo, where it sounds like more arrests are happening. Christy.
Yeah, there's actually an arrest taking place right behind us. They just put a man in handcuffs into the back of the Santa Monica police cruiser. We were told by officers when we arrived that they are still making arrests. We also saw what they call an arrest bus. It was a sheriff's arrest bus, which is a bus, they say, that they are putting all of the arrestees. They tell us they're still processing people, still driving people to the jails as they enforce this curfew and they try to restore order to the streets of Santa Monica. And we've been hearing so much about the National Guard being deployed here, and we can see evidence of them right here in front of us. This is a Santa Monica Place mall right over across the street. They are actually surrounding the entire mall. The guardsmen are actually, right now you're seeing the latest arrest, but if we pan this way, you'll see the guardsmen now guarding Santa Monica Place. We have walked around the mall. We do know that looters did get into the Bloomingdale's. We're told they also broke windows of the Nordstrom. But when we got here just minutes ago, we spoke to one of the Santa Monica police officers who's now guarding the mall, and he told us they got here pretty quickly, and they said they were able to secure most of it. There has also been some looting on 3rd Street Promenade, but nowhere near the extent that we saw on 4th Street. We do know, we saw with our own eyes, that the Gap had been looted. Apparently, we're told that Foot Action has as well. We've not been able to go down to the street because it's still off limits, not only to the public, but also to the media. So here at Broadway and 3rd Street is where we can get a picture and a view of what's happening, but we're not able to walk down it. That's the latest from here. Let's send it back to you.
All right, Christy, as we've been talking to you, we've been keeping our eye on this police pursuit in the Diamond Bar area on the left-hand side of our screen, so we're trying to split the difference here. Desmond Shaw has been overhead. Desmond, it looked like he actually got off the freeway in Diamond Bar, is now back on the freeway. Where are we now?
We are now southbound on the 57 again. Really just been looping around a lot of the same areas, but at least going with traffic and not against traffic. That insanely dangerous maneuver we saw there where that person went down on the off-ramp and was going north, or was going south in the northbound lanes of the 57. And it looks like we're now going the right direction, going southbound in the southbound lanes of the 57 freeway, I believe. Getting kind of a turnaround here, but it looks like that's where we're headed. Yes, southbound to 57. My pilot is verifying this blue Ford Fusion that's been driving really fast, really flying along up to 100 miles an hour at times. Was initially wanted for speeding. That was the initial reason that CHP wanted to initiate that traffic break. But this chase continues.
Yeah, it appears that this driver has no idea where he or she wants to go, just getting on and off of the freeway. You know, it was really scary for a second when the driver was driving in the wrong opposite direction, and thankfully that driver turned around because that could have been really bad.
Are we on the 57, Desmond, or are we on the 60?
You know, my mistake, Sarah. We're actually on the westbound 60. So really, we've made almost one huge loop now at this point. So westbound on the 60 freeway. Maybe that's this person's intention, is to try to be as confusing as possible. There you see passing the Fairway exit, and Nogales will be next. So actually leaving the Roland Heights area, headed towards the city of Industry and Hacienda Heights as we attempt to catch back up with this person westbound on the 60. There's another CHP cruiser kind of standing by. Sometimes you'll have the cruiser stand by and hold traffic so that innocent people do not get involved in this. Unfortunately, at least for innocent folks, traffic is very, very light at this point. I'll only see maybe a few dozen cars ahead westbound on the 60.
Okay, so I know the screen says Brea. This is not Brea. Westbound 60. Probably if they're passing Nogales, that means they're heading toward Puente Hills, where the Puente Hills Mall is. And if they keep heading westbound, eventually past Industry, past Hacienda, and that is an area where we've already seen this driver go. Desmond, now we're off the freeway again.
Just got off of the Nogales exit. If this is anything like what this guy's been doing the whole time, he's probably just going to get back on the freeway. So let's see what he's doing southbound on Nogales. It's what he wants to do. Would love to see
looks like he's
CHP
slowing
come in
down.
with the pit. There it is.
There we go.
All right. Hopefully this will end
let's
this
see.
pursuit. We'll see.
Yes,
Out of the
well,
car,
two
we've got
people running out.
and running now, running across the
look at those.
on-ramp. There's an El
Oh.
Pollo Loco right there.
Did he
Someone
fall?
just got tangled up, but we have officers out. Looks like they're hopping over a fence
They
here.
can get him.
And going to follow this person. Actually, both of them. It looks like they're both running
on.
together through the El Pollo Loco parking lot. This guy is really flying.
Yeah, he's pretty
almost
fast.
as fast on foot as he was in the car. And so far, able to run out of officers, but we'll see. A lot of times these guys can take off, but they get gassed eventually. I'll zoom out and see if they may have been able to get the other guy, but at least they have a spotlight on him. Now running into this industrial
Where's he gonna go?
area, and hopefully we'll be coming to a dead end. But
He looks
you
like
saw
he's
that
getting tired.
Fantastic pit maneuver, absolutely perfect timing there by CHP, and hopefully they can get this guy and get him into custody.
This is right behind
Oh.
this is off of,
he keeps
wow.
falling.
Yeah, Chris. This is off of Nogales in the 60 freeway in the Hacienda, Roland Heights, I should say, area. There's a Denny's there. We saw him
There we
running through
go.
El Pollo
Oh, he's
Loco.
done. He threw something too on the ground.
Yeah, there's no way that he's going to continue. Yeah, so this is one person. Desmond, what happened to the other person?
Well, I can zoom back out and see. I think they were able to get the other person. The other person was not quite as spry as that guy was. If I may go back over into this parking lot area, I know it's going to be hard to keep tabs on both of them, but let me. You know what? I don't have a visual of the other guy. Let's just keep focused on this for a second.
Well, hey, you know what? The fact that they have the two people in custody, that's all that matters. We're glad this police pursuit came to an end. You know, just another situation that's going on here in Southern California. But great coverage there, and I'm glad, you know, authorities were able to pull this person over and not injure anyone.
Yep.